In the wake of the coronavirus pandemic, 55% of U.S. university and college faculty have seriously considered either changing careers or retiring early. That's one of the main findings of a just-released The Chronicle of Higher Education survey commissioned by Fidelity Investments, a leading financial services company. The study, entitled On the Verge of Burnout, was based on 1,122 online survey responses from faculty at 2- and 4-year colleges and universities across the country between October 13 to 29, 2020. Of the respondents, 48% were tenured faculty, 11% were tenure-track, 16% were non-tenured, and 25% were part-time or adjunct faculty. There's little indication of how representative this sample might be in terms of age or racial identity of the faculty nationally or the types and locations of the institutions with which they are affiliated. We do know, according to the executive summary of the report, that more than 2/3 of the tenured participants had been in their jobs 11 years or more, and that women were overrepresented. Overall, 64% were women and 36% men. Nonetheless, the survey provides one of the first, fuller glimpses into how the COVID-19 pandemic has affected the psyche of the higher education professoriate in America, and it provides some ideas about how higher education institutions can respond to the expressed needs of their faculty as the pandemic continues to upend almost every aspect of college life. In addition to gauging psychological effects, career satisfaction, and perceptions about how schools were handling the pandemic, the survey also asked faculty to compare their current mindset to how they felt in 2019. Here are some of the main findings. Faculty report significant emotional reactions. According to the survey, the intensity of various emotional sequelae increased substantially between the end of 2019 and September 2020. Female faculty report a disproportionate impact from the pandemic. Among female faculty, the percentage feeling stressed climbed to 75% in 2020, compared to 59% of male faculty and more than double the 34% of female faculty reporting they felt stressed in 2019. When asked how their work-life balance had changed since 2020, 74% of female faculty said it had deteriorated, compared to 63% of men. And 82% of women professors said their workloads had increased, compared with 70% of men. Overall, the results are consistent with pre-COVID researching showing gender disparities in stress and workload and that those differences have gotten worse during the pandemic, said Carrie Ann O'Meara, a professor of higher education at the University of Maryland and the 2020 president of the Association for the Study of Higher Education. Faculty are reassessing career and retirement plans. More than half, 55%, of faculty have seriously considered either changing careers and leaving higher education or retiring early. Nonetheless, there is still some good news in the findings.